Sri Lanka versus the West Indies. It's the ODI series. It's 3 matches and we are live at the Pallekele International Stadium. And let's show you the schedule and how this tour has been. The West Indies just winning that first game and then losing the series 2 matches to 1 and conceding that unbeaten record. While in the one days, I can tell you, the West Indies are yet to win in Sri Lanka. So there are 3 games coming up. So it is all to play for the West Indies. And
the resting Pathum Nida. Look, you mentioned the spinning options of the West Indies and what they have. But right now, the focus should be on accumulating runs. I do feel there's an art to score runs here in these slower conditions.
Signature Brandon King through extra cover to start the series.
I like the stride he gets in. Long stride, creates that base. What's to be done? What needs to be done? Deflect it, use the pace. A very nice start for the Windies. They are 10 for no loss after 1.
He's on the attack, Brandon King. The intent has been quite clear to start. More extras coming for the West Indies.
The early runs are flowing. That's what matters. That'll calm the nerves of the West Indies batters. Put some
pressure that comes back into him. Superb. Second boundary for King, similar area.
So good. He's just stuttering around as though the non-striker hit that ball, as though it was not him.
Partnership, Vanidu Hasaranga. Oh, done it. First delivery. Slower one from Vanidu Hasaranga. Just 22 Ks. And Brandon King pays the price.
Come the man. Vanidu Hasaranga. The first ball he bowled, I think Brandon King picked the googly. Just that the ball was given flight and the bat quiet. T20 series. King gone for 14, West Indies 34 for 1.
That's short. That's 4. Short and wide. No protection. Fired in. Kati is on his way.
Kusal Mendes behind the stumps, just letting Dunithu Alalge know in Sinhalese.
Oh, gone. Hasaranga tossing it up. That was the wrong one. Athanaze picked the wrong delivery to go down the pitch. Was done in the air and off the pitch. Fairly simple stumping to the keeper.
The intentions was right when trying to go through the offside. Probably picked up the googly, but nowhere near the pitch of the ball. Take a look at there, the ball pitch and where the line is going on. Open him better. Gotta say, it's just a no plan stroke. Just the first ball in the second over. And Athanaze gives his wicket to Vanidu Hasaranga, who's on fire today. First King was bowled and now it's the left-handed Athanaze who started well for his knock. 10 runs he's gone for, 41 for 2. The lengths have been consistent, they are about. Is it bat first? Kusal Mendes is very keen. Jeffrey Van as well. Charita Lanka just making sure he has a chat to the wicket keeper.
Original decision not out. Pitching in line, impact in line, wicket sitting. Ravindra, change your original not out decision. I'll let you know when you're on screen. You're on screen, make a signal please.
Brilliant review. Very good review indeed. There was always the doubt whether there was an inside edge. Excellent review by Sri Lanka and the big scalp of Say Hope out for 5. West Indies
4.5. Shot. That is a good shot. Over-pitched. First 6 of the West Indies innings. That's a good hit. Around the wicket when Van der Sar trying to bowl into that rough. Now, not only has he dropped...
A good cricket brain. That's gone fine. Using the pace that was pushed through quicker. Just manages to pull it in. Good work in the deep, Asita Fernando, but 3 runs and 3 useful runs.
Has he got enough on it? Yes, he has. One-handed. First boundary in 38 deliveries and a release of pressure.
It certainly did. He was searching for it. He needed to break the shackles, the hundreds up. The Sri Lankans...
Sign of what's to come. Hasn't got it this time. And that's the Lanka response. Casey Carty will be livid. Partnership broken.
That, I think, is poor cricket on the part of the batter. He was lured into it, bowled slower, and that was nicely bowled, nicely looped. Well, just look at that again, that familiar sight of one hand coming off the bat, and Dunit Velalage is a very safe fielder. Got underneath it. Well, I thought that was a mistake. He got to be livid with himself. Caught at long on for 37. West Indies 100 for 4.
Pulling in their overs. This is where I reckon tactically they got it wrong. This is high in the air and goes the distance. Into the stand it goes. The last ball of Charita Lanka's 9th over. 129 for 4. Turner. That's the final ball of the previous over. You could see Shafran Rutherford was itching to get going towards that leg side. Good shot. It's a very good option from Roston Chase. And these are the kind of game plans I'm talking about to the spinners. Yes, good hit. Short. That'll go for 6. Rutherford has been very good this afternoon. Brings up 50 as well. And that gentleman caught it. It's almost the same direction, but this time it went the distance much more. Shafran Rutherford, what a way to bring up his second half century in his international career. Slightly short, a slowness of the pitch, so much time, and off it goes. Brilliant to play the pull shot. 100%. 86 meter hit. A good catch in the crowd. There you go. Brilliant. With that, they're expecting the rain any moment. Good toss. And brilliant stop. No. Rebounds it for a boundary. Valiant attempt. And all of a sudden a change of momentum to the West Indian side. That's already the most expensive over in the innings, 11 from it. But I really like to see this from a Roston Chase. We saw the conventional sweep shot from outside the line of the off stump in the previous overs. Has made sure Sri Lanka captain finish on a higher note. Over mid-wicket and finishes off with the boundary as well and brings up the 150 for West Indies. 151 for 4. Starting to move around the covers, then can start to be a little concerned. Rutherford getting away a nice boundary at the end of the previous off to the spin bowlers. Oh, what a shot! That is such a good shot. A shot of the day for me. Back foot, nice high elbow, over extra cover mid-off. What a shot. And most importantly, it's a good shot. Why? Because the ball was turning back into the left-hander. Against the turn, that's a good shot.
Lanka had to change the pace. Asita Fernando, wonderful shot to greet him for his second spell. It's Roston Chase.
Runs are starting to flow because the West Indian pair have got into a nice rhythm. 62 of 58. Chase 24 of 25. Just waited for it and punched it.
Raining run 53. They're asking for it. Kusal Mendes signaling to the captain, take that review, you got two up your sleeve. Taking their chance here.
TV umpire to director. We have a clear review for caught behind. Original decision is not out. I have checked the field. It's a fair delivery. Front on, please. Keep rolling. I can see gap between ball and bat. Satisfied? No bat involved. Can you go back on field, please? Asif, stay with your original not out decision. You're on screen. Make a signal, please.
No one in front of the stumps heard anything. There was no reaction from Asita Fernando. Lanka was at mid-on. But it was Mendes. I just wonder what he heard. Good hit. On the up, the top of the bounce. He's not been afraid to chip that infield.
He's been very good through that extra cover area. He's played some delightful shots. This is another one. Just back of a length. Look at how he opens the face deliberately and then just guides it because he sees that big gap. Clever batting.
Now that's the difference of a batter. Choose the call. They'll get it easy because Rutherford's picked the gap nicely. He knows where the gaps are. 38 overs bowled usually. When drinks are called, the second drinks break, teams get to around 32 to 34. Sri Lanka over 8, very good since a lot of spin. 180 for 4 after 38 and the players... So there's... Lovely. Straight over Van der Say's head. It's Roston Chase.
A bit too easy now for the West Indian batters. Starting off mid-on inside the circle. And Roston Chase hitting straight. And a very safe spot to pick.
Good shot. Ball sliding on a bit more. I have to say the rains have picked up even though the fourth umpire not...
So the home team will need 232 in 30. Man who's made the and on one-day international debut, Nishan Madushka. 400 runs. Worked hard to get this opportunity, and for the first time on this tour, we'll see Jaden Seals. Almost ready to go. We're in for an exciting chase.
Absolutely. I'm looking forward to watch Jaden Seals running in with the new ball. The play says the umpire. He slips in place. If there's any movement, he'll find it.
Just getting ready to go. Nishan Madushka. Teenham and Test match cricket for Sri Lanka.
Flowing batsman loves with outside the off stump. He's someone who once he gets going, someone very nice to watch. Early on, he has to negate the swing and the bounce what these West Indian bowlers do get in this surface. Here comes Jaden Seals.
Yeah, very full. Power play of the innings. Alzari Joseph. Glorious. I spoke about the legs having to be very good as well as the line early on because the ball will come nicely onto the bat.
The back of a length in this pitch will be very easy for the batters to get back the back foot or else play on the up just like that. Slowness of the pitch will allow the batsman to do that. follow you ball tactically, something I'm sure the think tank will be thinking.
In the air and gone. He's played away from the body. It's probably come off the outer half of the bat. Roston Chase completes the catch.
When he played that stroke, he was on the move, Avishka Fernando. No foot movement, and the length was much better by Alzarri Joseph. When he bowls at length, he gets the movement, he gets the bounce, and the big wicket of Avishka Fernando is gone for 5. 6 for 1 Sri Lanka.
Early blow from the West Indies. That's a great shot. He carries on from the form he had in the T20Is in Dambulla.
Sweet timing, brilliant placement by Kusal Mendis. Playing it right under his eyes. Man in form, batted so well up in Dambulla, middle of the bat. Can't ask anything more from a batter who's playing his first delivery right in the gap. Mike.
It's another glorious stroke through the covers. You've really got to get your line and your length spot on this surface.
Yeah, you feed Kusal Mendis in that lane, in that line, he's going to cream you all day, every day. Middle of the bat again, not much movement when it comes to his feet, but the hands are so beautifully through the line. Too short, too much width, and Jaden Seals no.
What a way to finish the third over. This time it's 2 straight from Seals, 21 for 1. Gone up, and this should be taken. It is. Shea Hope completes the catch. Alzarri Joseph struck in his first over. He's now struck in his second.
Yeah, hurried on to him, Kusal. Skiddy, it was straight, no width offered at all with the third man in the circle. Went a mile in the air, easy catch for skipper Shea Hope. Big wicket for West Indies. Alzarri Joseph had the last laugh against the informed batter Kusal Mendis. Was gone for 13. Sri Lanka 22 for 2.
He's got that line wrong again. Jaden Seals, batsman of this caliber, won't miss out on that.
That was a freebie down the leg side. Again, he lost, or he deliberately tried to bowl the in swinger. Wasn't the greatest of timings by Sadira, but effective enough. That will make him feel so good. Any batter, when they get the first boundary off, isn't it? That feeling of satisfaction is very important.
Yeah, I think Shea Hope might have to rethink this field to Jaden Seals, because it's 3 times that we've seen him 2 straight and 2 full and dispatched square on the leg side for 4.
Certainly looking rusty here, Jaden Seals. Not too sure how much cricket he has played leading into this tour. Bowling a couple of good deliveries and then down the left side, and international caliber players, they are waiting for... That matters the most. Outside edge, soft hands, and goes to the boundary. There's no slips in the field. And a boundary to end the 5th over. 39 for 2.
Long way. Bowled him. That is an absolute beauty. Good Akesh Moti. Got one to turn past the outside edge. The previous one. This one went past as well, but not so much enough to hit the off stump.
Yeah, this delivery deserves the title of being a Jaffa. Take a look at that for a delivery. Curve, pitch, leg stumpish, hitting off stump. Don't think Sadira Samara Vikrama could have done much. A fantastic delivery by Moti. His tour continues to be good. Sadira gone for 18, Sri Lanka in trouble. 45 for 3. He tried to play that slog sweep early on in innings to go for it.
And he does. He doesn't get the slog sweep away. More conventional, but definitely looking to get it over the infield, Lanka.
That brings up the 50 as well for Sri Lanka. Risky, but mighty effective by Charit. Good head position. He knew where the ball he wanted to get. The most important, got his front foot outside the line of...
Got depth.
Superb. Too full. Lanka just uses his wrists. He keeps it all along the ground.
Perfectly timed. He got close to it and picked the gap. From over the wicket, went wide. He was looking to bowl more straighter, but this time going wider. Just gave him that little bit that he's looking for, and also the length. Length was perfect. Just got close, made sure that...
Has he got it in the gap? Yes, he has. Should have done better though. Tails in the deep. Got to it. But didn't get the timing right. But a good hit from Madushka.
The West Indian fielding, the outfielding in particular, has been a little bit disappointing. As you said, a better effort was needed. Some misfields, allowing the batters to get...
Short. Latches onto it. It's 6. Hits the top of mid-on. There you go, a loose ball and it's put away. 83.
That tells you the story. He knows.
Goes again. Gets it in the gap. 1 bounce for 4. Short a boundary in that side of the ground. He's picking the gaps. He's picking them up.
In the process, he's looking to release the pressure. The West Indian spinners have looked to bowl dots. And now, anything short, he's taken them on.
The previous 6 landed outside the boundary line, obviously. But
over this rate will encourage them as long as the partnership can be continued with.
short hit, mid-wicket, just over. Mentioned. Oh, not slow at all. He's picked that up, thundering along.
Lanka looking really good and scoring at 132, 3 4s and 2 6s. And now that requirement is 5.61. Short delivery. Again, we speak about the shorter boundary, but that cleared. That would have cleared even the longer one. Good timing.
It's 42, his average. Leans into that. Timing to perfection.
Turning out to be a really good over, 12 runs already. Sri Lanka having a partnership, an important one, but still 122 runs of 134. A lot of work to be done.
Another full toss. No chance for the fielder in the deep. It's just running away from the West Indies at the moment.
Well, this is poor bowling. 2 full tossers in the over. You can't expect to do that. And now that required rate is under 5.5. Attempted wrong and gone completely wrong. And a boundary.
Quicker delivery. Madushka's really grown in confidence throughout this innings. Dexterity from Lanka, who cannot be stopped, the Sri Lankan captain.
Yeah, depth touch by Charita Lanka. There's no means it's a bad delivery by Shepherd. It was a good delivery, good length, good line, coming round the wicket. The finesse of Charita Lanka, the man in form, totally in control, and the third man being very wide, absolutely no chance.
Top class.
Right throughout this spell, Roman Shepherd was hitting the back of the length. That was slightly fuller on the up. The ball skidding on with the witness makes it even easier. Lovely stroke by Charit.
Can't get there. There's the short delivery which Lanka's dealt.
Attempted bouncer gone all wrong for Alzari Joseph. taking it short and it never got up. Charitasa Lanka was a flash onto it, rolling on the wrist very nicely, making sure he got the gap right. And the outfield is lightning fast, especially with the amount of rain coming in.
This venue in 10 innings. Roston Chase. He is really in some form and taken in the crowd as well.
The favourite shot of Charitasa Lanka, if you ask him from his younger days, though he's a left-arm spinner or a off spinner, is a slog sweep. A shorter boundary to the leg side, the fielder was in place at deep mid-wicket and he clears it pretty easily into the grass banks.
Well done. Oh no, is it? No. He got there. He was purposely not all the way on the boundary to cut the angle off. But more misfields for the West Indies cost them.
Yeah, it's the 12th man, Shama Joseph, in the field. Wheels are definitely coming off the West Indies. Looking for some inspiration.
Huge. Might be, in fact, one bounce, couple of bounces. For a moment I thought he got it all the way. He's aiming for that shorter boundary and he's been successful. That run rate is galloping along now, over 7 runs and over.
Oh, sorry, Joseph. Nothing ball, really.
Over extra cover. Finishes the over with a boundary. 173 for 3. Into the gap. That would be 4. Ishan Madushka moving quickly. And Madushka now 65 or 52. Yes, unfortunate that Abhishek got out cheaply in this game, but tells you that, as you say, it's quality at the top. Have a look at this boundary, and when you have competition, take a look at it short, and he was just, the game looked so easy. When you have competition at the top, it is healthy. More runs on the pads. Runs are starting to flow a little bit more easier for Madushka now. And that's 4. He's in fact outscored in terms of runs, in terms of a percentage. 130 he's scoring at, as against Asalanka 110.
Don't forget that early on in his innings, he was scoring at less than 60. So he's...
Love the cricketers. Oh, is it? Did it carry? He's not sure.
I don't think so. It looked to me like it's bounced fully before it went through to Brandon King. Let's have a closer look.
Keep rolling nice and slow. Can you roll back? Can you?
And a very good contribution on one-day international debut comes to an end. Nishan Madushka gone for 69.
Now, how close is that? How close is that? That is how close it is. Moti has struck again, but he's gone upstairs.
TV umpire to director. We have a player review for LBW. Original decision is out. I have checked the feed. It's a fair delivery. Front on, please. Ball is close to the bat to confirm outrage, please. No problem. Stand by, waiting for outrage. Asif still stand by. Ultrage is coming up. Yes, keep rolling, keep rolling, keep rolling, keep rolling. I can see gap between ball and bat. Roll up to the pad, please. Satisfied, no bat involved. Go for ball tracking, but ready, please. Origin decision out. Pitching outside out. Impact in line. Wickets hitting. Asif, stay with your original out decision. Stand by. I'll let you know when you're on screen. You're on screen, make a signal, please.
That is a massive moment. The West Indies have got both set batters out. Now the captain, Charita Sri Lanka, has to walk back. Out for 77, Sri Lanka now 187 for 5.
And I don't mind the batsman doing that. It's a poor delivery. He's moved his feet, he's got to the pitch and he's hit it over. That's fine.
See, it's a full toss, that's the problem to me. If it was a delivery that he came down the track and created an opportunity, I would mind it. Hayden Walsh should be disappointed. Johnny Klianage down the wicket, friendly full toss. And over the line she goes. Well connected, extremely well connected, very well played. But that will obviously release the pressure. Not that there was a lot of pressure, but it makes the batters feel comfortable now. They've not been happy with the ball. They seem to sort of have an issue with the ball, maybe with the grip, or not happy with the condition of it.
Now you'll see the reaction of Walsh after that delivery. I think he even had a word with the umpire, clearly saying, I'm struggling to grip this ball. It's too wet. And it is something they mentioned a couple of overs ago as well, but Lyndon Hannibal, today's fourth umpire, comes out with a box of balls.
I will have to spare a thought for the bowlers, because every time it goes and lands on those covers or go out to the ground, must be carrying some percentage of wetness. Not easy, especially for the spinners to grip it, stop the seam. But then that's the nature of the game. Walsh hasn't been at his best today. Gone for 30 in his fourth over. Good to see he retain a slip with the left hand on strike. The reverse, how effective is that? That is a great addition to the batters. And he gets a boundary.
Again, a good option from Kamindu Mendes. Low risk. Ball turning into him and he plays it with the turn. Brings up the 200 for Sri Lanka.